welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited because we have two brand new eyeshadow palettes that we are going to test out for you today. These are new from Essence Cosmetics and they're $3.99. $3.99. That's it. So I grabbed two of them. This is upside down. I grabbed two of them to test out for you guys. I go ahead and do swatches and we're going to try one on each eye for you. Before we get started, don't forget I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday for you guys. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And other than that, if you're excited and you want to see how these new $3.99 eyeshadow palettes perform, then let's go ahead and get started. So like I said before, these are new from Essence Cosmetics. Essence is known to be a really affordable brand. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, there hasn't been really anything I've tried thus far from Essence that I don't enjoy. So I have really high hopes for these. I really do. I went ahead and picked up Dancing Green, which is so stinking cute. It's like Dancing Queen, but Dancing Green. And then I also picked up Bronzed This Way. They have 6 in total. They have these two and then like a mauve one, a taupey one, a blue one, and I forget the 6th one, of course, even though I just looked it up on Ulta's website before I sat down to film, but my memory is the worst and I forget. But I did go ahead and do swatches for you guys. So I'm going to pop up pictures and I will go ahead and read the names for you. So first I'm going to start off with Dancing Green. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. I just love all of these shades. I think they are so beautiful. And from top to bottom, we have You Can Dance, Feel the Beat, Rock Music, Watch That Scene, Night is Young, Only 17. I think those names are so cute. I have this song stuck in my head so bad right now, Dancing Queen, but like I can't sing it. A, I can't sing, and B, I'll get a copyright strike, which no one needs that in their life. But I just think this is so cute and I love green eyeshadow. I love green eyeshadow so much. I did want to try more than one for you guys. So the next one I got is Bronze This Way. And this just looks like the most beautiful everyday type of tones. I'm in love with this color story as well. So again, from top to bottom, we have Love Yourself, Superstar, No Mistakes, Right Track, Perfect Babe, and Queen. Again, I think those names are so cute. I really enjoy that these have names on them, even though they're a pretty small palette. A lot of the time, smaller palettes aren't named, and I just really like eyeshadow names. I think they're always so stinking cute, so I'm glad that these are named. Are these gonna be the new e.l.f. bite-size palettes? Are they? I don't know. The e.l.f. bite-size palettes took over the world last year. They were only $3, I believe, and they came with 4 shades. These are $3.99, so $4, but they come with 6. So I don't know. They might. So I figured I would just do an eye look with Bronze This Way on this eye and the eye look with Dancing Green on this eye. That way I can test them both out for you. I'm gonna be looking a little crazy with 2 different eyeshadows on each eye, but I'm not doing anything tonight, the rest of the night. Actually, I wasn't even planning on filming today. I was just hanging around the house, doing laundry, cleaning, getting some stuff done. I was gonna chill, take the day off. And then I was like, no, Emily, get your butt in that makeup room and film for these new eyeshadow palettes because I'm just really excited to try them out. So we're gonna start off with Bronze This Way. I'm gonna go ahead and take this lighter shade and put it into my crease. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but we're gonna try it out. So there is quite a bit of kick up in the pan, if you can see that. That really doesn't bother me, but I do know that that does bother some people. So I always wanna make sure I note that for you guys with an eyeshadow palette. Oh, this actually does have pigmentation. Cool. I thought it was going to not show up on my eye at all, and this is a completely clean brush. I know sometimes my brushes are not clean, like not sometimes, all the time, but this was a clean brush that had nothing on it prior, so that really is the shade of the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to build this shade up a little bit. I will have the rest of my makeup listed and linked down below for you in case you're curious about anything else that is on my face right now. So this shade is really nice. I like that it builds up and it really does have pigmentation. I don't think it looks on my eye like what it is in the pan though. I will say that it looks a lot like deeper on my eye, which I'm glad because this is such a light shade. But A, I'm not sure why they made this light shade look so much deeper on the eye, and B, it kind of makes me nervous for like these deeper ones that they're going to be like super deep. So we'll see. I'm going to now take this shade right here and put that into my crease as well. Pretty much the same amount of kick up in the pan. Ooh, that's pretty. So far, these are really pigmented, which is awesome. Essence says, we're gonna make these awesome and pigmented for $3.99. You're welcome. Okay, so that blended out like a dream and it looks absolutely stunning. So I'm pumped about that. Next, I'm gonna take the dark brown here and put that on the outer portion of my lid and up into the crease. Just kind of deepen it up. I did not prime my eyes with my MAC paint pot like I normally do. At first I was like, ooh, I don't know, maybe that's a mistake. But I just went ahead and put the concealer on and set it with the powder that I used. Again, check my description box to see what those are. But I figured that that would be fine. Ooh, okay, so that's pretty pigmented as well. I know I haven't had the best luck with dark browns with like drugstore sort of eyeshadows. Sometimes they get like super patchy on me, and this doesn't seem to be getting too patchy. Maybe a tiny bit. I'm just gonna build it up. Ooh, okay, that's pretty. And I'm not having like any fallout, which is nice. I typically do my eyes first, but I didn't want to come on camera with like no makeup on, even though I do that all the time. So I'm not sure why, but I wanted to have a little something down my whole face, not a little something, literally my entire face of makeup. That way I can see if it has any fallout. And so far, so good. I am gonna add a little bit more of that, like, I don't know, burgundy-ish kind of shade there and bring it back. We lost it a little bit. And back in with the light brown just to diffuse it all together. I'm getting a little tiny bit of patchiness on the inner part here, if you can see, but that pretty much always happens, so I'm not gonna fault the eyeshadows. Okay, so I wanna try to use all 6 of these, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I wanted to use like these 2 on my lid and then put this one as my inner corner highlight, but I think that's gonna be a little deep for an inner corner highlight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my NYX glitter primer on, and we're just gonna go ahead and put this on like the middle part of my eye and then this on the inner part of my eye. Ooh, okay, those shimmers are really pretty. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm really bummed that I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this. Let's just put this in the middle, why not? Oh, that was more pigmented than I thought. That's okay. That's okay, I like it. We'll just add that dark bronzy out in the outer corner and cover up that matte. Okay, that is stunning. That is so pretty. Those shimmers are really like reflective and intense. And again, I didn't have very much fallout. I did use glitter primer, as you guys saw, so that definitely helps with fallout. I maybe got like a tiny bit, but I'm just able to completely wipe it away. Okay, so to finish up the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and take a like liner brush and we're going to put this shade and then buff it out with this shade. I'm gonna add in a tiny bit of that dark brown too for the lower lash line to buff it out. So I'm using the lighter brown and the darker brown to buff out. Okay, Essence, that is stunning. I love that so much and it performed so nicely and so well. The mattes got a tiny bit patchy, but nothing crazy, and these shimmers are bomb. And there's like, I'm so impressed with how little fallout there is. This is beautiful. Okay, let's move on to this eye and use this stunning Dancing Green palette. I'm gonna probably do a really similar eye on this eye with the Dancing Green palette as I did on this eye, just to kind of, because I was gonna say, just to kind of show how they're similar, but they're really like different palettes, really just because this is the only kind of eye look I know how to do. So we're gonna start off with this light one right here and put that into my crease. So this seems to have a little less kick up in the pan, so that's nice. I think this shade had a tiny bit of shimmer in it. Yeah, it's got a tiny bit of sheen. It's not completely matte, but that's okay. Again, I feel like it's showing up a little bit darker on my eye than in the pan. Okay, now we're gonna take this brown shade and put that into the crease. Okay, so there was quite a bit of kick up with that shade. This one seems to be getting like a tiny bit patchy, but nothing terrible at all. And now I'm gonna take this like darker kind of greeny gray shade and put that on the outer corner and up into my crease as well. Ooh, that's a really pretty shade. Oh, this blue shade is beautiful. I'm really liking this. Again, with the patchiness on the inner corner, but again, that always happens to me. I'm not going to fault the shadows for that. I'm actually really impressed with how well this dark blue shade is blending out right now, because blues in general are really hard to formulate, especially like dark blues, especially at the drugstore for $3.99. So I'm like really impressed. with this, not gonna lie. Okay, I think I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. I'm going to put NYX glitter primer on, and then I'll put this one on the inner half, this one in the middle, and this one on the outer portion of my eyelid. Although I really don't want to cover up this dark matte blue, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to test out all 6 shades in an eyeshadow palette. These shimmers, I am like blown away by how just beautiful they are. They are so reflective and stunning and just really, really pretty. I'm like really, really impressed. So I'm gonna take another flat definer brush and put this into the lower lash line and then blend it out with these 2 shades. Okay, and there's the final look for both of the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on and then a little inner corner pop of highlight with my highlight that I use, and I'll be right back to wrap up my final thoughts. Okay, so here is the final look for both of the eyeshadow palettes. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. I am so impressed. You guys, $3.99? Stop it. This much pigmentation and beautiful eyeshadow and shimmery shimmers and just stunning look for $4? I'm impressed. I am impressed. I kind of honestly figured that I would be, not gonna lie. Like I said, I have pretty much liked everything I've tried from Essence. I feel like Essence is another brand, kind of like e.l.f., that they're really honestly just very reliable and still very affordable. I recommend both of these to you. I really do. I didn't really have much issues with either one. I love how both of the looks turned out, and I feel like you still could get a pretty versatile look. Even though they only have 6 shades, I feel like the shades that they decided to put in these palettes do make it so they are pretty versatile. You can go like really dark and grungy or really light still. You have a couple different shimmers. That was kind of my thing I was missing in the e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadow palettes. I have 4 of them, and I just didn't think it was enough. I didn't think there was enough variation in the shadows, enough shimmers or anything like that. So honestly, these little 6 pans are perfect. I'm not going to pick up the other 4, but I want to. I really do. I may pick up one other one. There's one that's called like, I like to mauve it or something like that, which I think is cute. Like, I love to move it. Anyways, it's like a purpley kind of mauve-y eyeshadow palette, so I may end up picking that one up too. But for $3.99, so far off my first impressions and the one eyeshadow look I made with both of these, I am very, very impressed. I think they are definitely worth the $3.99. I think if you saw these eye looks on my eyes, I don't know if you would necessarily assume that these were $3.99 eyeshadows. You know what I mean? I think that the pigmentation is there. I think the blendability is there. The shimmers, the poppy punchy shimmers are there. I am so impressed by these, and I really, so far, really recommend these to you guys. I'm not gonna lie, especially for the price. And there's 6 different, color stories, so you can find one that you really enjoy and that really like speaks to you the best. So far these are a win for me, and I'm really, really loving them, and I am so excited to keep playing with them and keep testing them out. Now the real question is, will my husband realize that I have 2 different eyeshadow shades on? Because honestly, I don't know if he will. I remember one time I got a ColourPop order. This was like almost 2 years ago at this point. I got a ColourPop order, and I got like 2 different Super Shock eyeshadows that were completely different colors. Like, I'm pretty sure one was like white and shimmery and one was like bright pink or purple or something like that. And I was just playing around with them, putting them on after work one day, and I sat across from that man at dinner talking, staring at each other for 30 minutes straight, and he did not notice one time. I literally at the end of dinner asked him, honey, do you realize I've got 2 different eyeshadow shades on? And he was like, oh, no. So let's see if he actually realizes this time around. I'll try to remember to update the description box and let you know if he recognized it before I said anything to him. I kind of feel like he's going to. I mean, one's like blue and one's like bronzy, but anyways, regardless, I am really, really impressed with these. I highly recommend them to you. So far, I'll keep you updated on if I try them again. Well, when, not if. When I try them again, if I change my mind or anything. But so far, I love them. Let me know down below in the comments if you are planning on picking any of these up. What one of the 6 really like calls to you and makes you want to buy them, especially for the amazing price. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.